I want to go back and do that again and not vote out Comet this time. Oh, with Rakio. I really thought Square was immediately going after Remnant. I was like, this is perfect. Oh, Comet's not even here. Dude, what the heck? I'm gonna defend against Chippy. Who do we get voted out? Gina? Sure. Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to defend Chippy. I just want the right combination of people to be alive. I'll agree on Otome. I think it'd be easier for Gina over Otome. Ooh, between Gina and Chippy. I want Chippy to stay around. Comet is the one that's missing, right? Yeah. So everybody else is here. Chippy, defend, and oh my gosh, these people, man. I can't get it to go any way I want. I mean, there's still other options even with Chippy voted out, but I just know that there's one where Chippy needs to be alive. Oh my gosh. When did Chippy become, like, you know, public enemy, like, all the time? Oh my gosh. Yuriko's gone. I'm just gonna speedrun again. I really don't care what's happening. Rakio, Shugamichi, guard duty. I'll join in the small talk. Setsu, sure. Alright, a lot of people are on board with that. Jonas. Okay. I don't know if Jonas is actually the engineer or not, but kinda hope he's not. Oh, actually vote me out. I really don't care. I do not care. If I could vote for myself, I would. Get me out of this mess. Thank you. Alright, now we can move on to something else, because clearly this bug time loop isn't working. I don't care about that game at all. It's like, I want one of these ones with 15 crew, I think. 2 Gnosia? And AC follow, let's do something like this. I just want there to be, you know, a high chance of people being able to stay alive. Jonas. We can... I think we can do that. If we're not voting out Comet, then Jonas is a safe person to vote out. I'll just keep agreeing. Seems like this is a pretty easy vote. Not just Rakio. I wouldn't mind if Rakio got voted out. Gina can get voted out. Yeah, it really doesn't matter to me. Any of the options right now are fine. Oh no, I'm not giving you strange vibes. Hello? There's no reason for that. Alright, let's see if we have any of these randomly triggering events. Please, please. Stella, I don't think so? I don't think so. Oh, the coincidence? Sure. We can collaborate, why not? Ugh. Why won't these things randomly happen? Such a shame. Stella, something's bothering you? I'm gonna have to defend Stella. Setsu does not want to collaborate with Shaming. I'm gonna agree on Rakio. We can get Rakio voted out now. We don't really need to keep Rakio alive, basically ever. Gonna keep agreeing on Rakio. Alright, pretty simple stuff here. Kakrushka. I think I don't mind if Kakrushka gets voted out. But we're gonna just go after Rakio, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everybody's gonna be on board with that. Literally everybody, holy crap. Alright, so Rakio was probably good. And... what's this with Gina? Slyroh. The ship may pass through the Alakotia system. This is a rumor, but in Alakotia, ships sometimes disappear. We currently have Gnosia on board, so Levi is unable to control the maintenance swarm. We'd be unable to handle any sudden emergencies. I want to avoid going to sleep, at least until the ship passes through Alakotia, so... Slyroh, please help me. Oh? Warning, the ship is currently experiencing malfunction? The shields are broken and we risk damage from collision with debris. In accordance with emergency guidelines, please put on your spacesuits. What is this? Malfunction? Is this maybe what Gina was talking about? Do I even have anything to learn about Gina? Didn't we finish Gina? What is this? Yes, this is the Alakosia system. Gina's voice, where is she? Incoming communication from outside the ship. Now connecting to video. Oh! Wasn't she some sort of space... no, she was a space traffic controller or something like that, I thought. I think that was Gina. This area, magnetic field-based anomalies occur often here. These interfere with the shields and ships crash due to the debris. However, I employed emergency measures. Levi, use the swarm to repair the rest. I'm unable to activate the swarm. Due to Gnosia there are none. What? There are no Gnosia on board the ship, so please, Levi. Gina, you... Understood. Sending the swarm there now. But first... What? Does that mean Gina's Gnosia? I know. Slyroh. Goodbye. What? Now she just floated off into space? What was that? Gina was Gnosia, Jonas was one, and that's a time loop? The Gnosia are no more. Did she do something? Wow, that was gonna be the last game, but I kinda need to know if this affects a future loop now. Maybe not? Okay, I had to exit search for a new event, and it's kind of the same thing, except for now there's an ACE follower. I want to see if this affects anything now. One amongst not human, I don't want to believe it, but apparently it's true. Huh. I kind of want to see, like... Yeah, space traffic control, I don't know if that has anything to do with what she did. But she hates deceiving people, maybe that's just part of the... She didn't want to be the last Gnosia left, and she just went out on her own. Interesting. So hot Jonas? Are we just gonna do the exact same thing? Get Jonas out and then everything is the exact same setup as before. Otome? Nobody else is on board for that. Square. Me? But I don't know what... I'm sorry. Oh. Chippy? No, I want to defend Chippy, I think. I think I'd like to go back to doubting Jonas, because there was a lot of people on board for that. I'd rather Jonas get voted out and see if we can get this randomly triggering event with Chippy being alive. It's the only reason. Nobody even voted for Chippy. Oh no, a couple people did. Okay, he was the next most likely to go. I want to at least keep him alive for one night, just to give this event a chance to show up. Alright, let's level up first. Maybe the game is just, like, making it hard for the events to show up until I start leveling up more. I have no idea. I do like to wish... we should get our stuff up just so we don't die. I think this is unrelated. Slyroh, well, yours is sort of as always. Oh, wait. I think we do still have another Yuriko thing, don't we? Yuriko starts throwing insults right off the bat? Ah, so Yuriko, you're suspicious of Slyroh too, huh? Slyroh's demeanor certainly is pretty fishy, I'd say. I need not suspect anything. Slyroh's distortion is all too plainly visible. I think sometimes, Slyroh, would you be the main cause of all that has been troubling us? What? Yeah, that's why she insinuates that you may be the main cause. I wonder if like, my character is definitely very weird and seems to be, like, not consistent with, the world and how it works at all. I don't really see where you're going with this either. What exactly are you trying to say, Yuriko? Well then, Rakio, allow me to make it more clearly visible to you as well. You still do not know just what exactly Slyroh is, or rather was? Yuriko, what exactly are you saying? Absolutely nothing is clearly visible. This very universe itself is deceiving you, all for the purpose of coordination, you might say. This is why you've not been able to see said distortion. And now, I shall correct this distortion. What did you do to me? And word your explanation carefully. Stop your pointless howling. Take a look at Slyroh, and you too shall understand. Now then, Rakio, who is this standing before you? What the hell is this? What is Slyroh doing here? What? Yeah, those cries of shock. It seems you've realized, at least. This is crazy. This makes no sense. I mean, then I don't feel good. I'm leaving. Rakio stumbles away. What am I? I simply made a small correction to an imperfect perception. This is how Rakio reacts, by breaking down almost completely. This is what happens when humans come to know that which they should not. Know what? You asked Yuriko what exactly Rakio came to know. And ask Rakio yourself. I'll hate to spoil it by explaining it here. Now then, you and Rakio, dance together. I look forward to a spectacular show from the both of you. Okay. Oh, man. Now Kukushka's gone? Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's look at this. So we did get something. Able to interfere with and distort human perception. So we finished off Yuriko's page here. Yeah, let me just figure out what this is here. I think, yeah, Yuriko, I keep Yuriko and Rakio alive to trigger the event. And then I think this is the one that if I can keep Rakio alive, I will get, like an extra little scene. But if not, then I just miss out on it. I really hope I can keep Rakio alive, even though they're my detractor now. That's fun. There's only 2 Gnosia. So, can we... we don't have a doctor. What about the engineer? Rakio, Otome. Alright, and have they done anything? Rakio says Yuriko's good, Otome says Chippy's good. I kind of want to think... No, we want to keep Rakio alive to the end of the event. I actually think Rakio is the real engineer. So, Rakio and Yuriko are both probably good, which means Otome's probably bad. I'm going to exaggerate onto Otome. The fact that me and Square are on board for that. Rakio should be on board. Maybe not. Can't trust Comet. I think it's okay if Comet gets voted out. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. I'm going to exaggerate again on Otome. I should probably seek agreement. See if anybody else will throw that. Okay. I was like, Otome is 100% bad. I don't want to die. I am kind of standing out a bit much. Don't know who the other one would be. We just have to wait for Rakio to find the Gnosia. But I don't want this game to go on too long. There's also a bug, which is a problem. Remnin. Hey, so I heard from Rakio, but is it true that sometimes 2 people can just up and disappear simultaneously? Yes, it is certainly possible. Okay, but the Gnosia only attacks one person at a time, right? Yes, only one person at a time can fall victim to the Gnosia infectee. However, the other person... The bug? Exactly. When a bug has been discovered through engineer investigation, they disappear. Ah, wow, I see. So in that case, you can't tell which one the bug was then, right? Vital signs disappear simultaneously as we enter warp. Therefore, it is indeed difficult to figure it out via the log. Oh, I see. Thank you, Levi. Stella, what's the matter? Did I did you just talk to Stella because she's the physical manifestation of Levi? No, I just thought you offer kind words, even to AI, don't you? I mean, I was born on an AI planet, so my friends, my family, they were all AI. So even now, I feel a sort of kinship with them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, so that's why. By the way, what's this AI? Huh? You, really don't know? Nope, never heard of it. Is it some kind of rare fish or something? AI stands for Artificial or Man-Made Intelligence, created in order to support humans. Almost all actual work is done by AI now. The ship's AI, Levi, handles flight control, environmental maintenance, everything. Basically, you mean, Levi? That AI does everything for us? We are currently in a state of emergency, so my functions are limited, however. I am terribly sorry for causing everyone inconvenience. Okay, I think I get it now. So it's kind of like, bone-eating muzzlefish then, right? What? Yeah, sure, that'll do. I don't know, is that the same thing or not? Alright, so we learned, something about Remnant, and then Chippy disappeared. Nice, nice. Let me just see. I think that might have been the discussion when there's a bug present. From a planet with only AI. Yeah, that was the conversation that happens when a bug is present with Remnant, Comet, and Stella alive. So that's very good for us. I'm pretty sure we don't really need to play with bugs present literally at all for any other future time loops. So that's pretty great. Very glad I don't need to worry about that now. So if I can just afford to not play with bugs, that would be good. That makes my job a lot easier. Get some reports out here. Okay, so Shaming's good. We do need to get the bug out, though. Which is a problem. Hopefully Otome was the bug just posing as engineer, and both the Gnosia are just still out there. All this Rakio time. The Square and Rakio, okay. No, not me. Setsu's on my side, Shaming's on my side, and Comet, and Shigamichi. Comet? I will agree to that. Who else would get voted out? Leave me alone! I'm gonna throw one more doubt on Comet. Again, I'm being a little loud, but... Okay, cool. I thought she was about to tell me to shut up. Alright, so we can vote Comet out. I don't know if the people that need to be alive when Comet get voted out are here or not, but she was the only other name that was thrown out other than me. I'm a little worried about my ability to stay alive. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Or I won't. Who knows? Shaming. Does he know something? Hey, sorry, you know what color Eli is? White, pure white. It's the ones who look most in the clear that are hiding something. Yeah, I picked up on it during the discussions. Shigamichi's teeth flashed white. Those are the teeth of a liar, no doubt about it. Hey, why don't we take out Shigamichi before we gotta deal with any more lies? Let's put him to sleep. Okay, Gina disappeared. Could be Shigamichi. See what we got. Stella wasn't Gnosia. Okay. I'll agree to this. I mean, a bug could win. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna also disagree. Proposal. Oh yeah, I'm human. Anybody not say it? Shaming didn't claim to be human. I don't like that. Setsu's looking pretty strange. I don't know about that. Is Setsu my friend? Setsu is my friend. Should defend. Nobody else did. I'm gonna try defending Setsu. I don't know about this one. I feel like this is gonna be hard to get a win in. I don't think Setsu was one of the ones that was cleared by Rakio, though. So, let's see. I don't know, let's see what Remnant has happening. Sorry. Stella's gone. Okay. Square's not Gnosia. Alright. Let's start compiling this together. Square, Shaming, Yuriko, myself, Rakio. So, Shigamichi, Shaming, Remnant. No, can you leave me alone, please? I'm gonna also disagree. Let's see. How many people are going to be against Shaming? Alright. Still have enough people defending me. I'm gonna also disagree. I think we have to vote out Shigemichi. We've already been doing it. I don't know if this is gonna lead to us winning. Oh my gosh, it's between these two. I feel like I don't trust Xiaming, though. Maybe I switch my vote and actually vote out Xiaming, because I think Xiaming could be the bug. You know what? I'm changing my vote. I'm doing it. Yeah! Alright, Xiaming would have gotten voted off anyway, even if I didn't change my vote. Oh no. Was Shigemichi the bug? Ended up unable to dispose of you after all. How useless these Gnosia are. Well, whatever. It's all over now anyway. Maybe finally be able to talk to Rakio. Might be able to ask about the realization Yuriko facilitated. Oh, this is the bonus scene. I completely forgot about this. Ah, yes. So, sorry, you didn't know anything about it, huh? Even though it was about you yourself? I see. How utterly laughable. You, and me as well. Well then, allow me to pose you a question. Something of a little riddle. Here it goes. Do you think it would be best to solve this problem correctly? Yes? You replied that yes, it would be best to solve it correctly? Congratulations, wrong answer. Yes, a problem best not solved. For you in particular. As for why that is, you were supposed to have already disappeared. Think about it. Why do you think it was discovered that there was Gnosia among the crew? Disappearance? No, that's not true, though. Exactly, in the beginning it was you. The Gnosia eliminated you. I was eliminated by the Gnosia? Yes, you were the first victim. You disappeared long ago. But you're right here, and no one has noticed this inconsistency. Oh! Until Yuriko did what she did to me, not even I realized it. What the hell is going on? I've thought a lot about this inconsistency, the distortion Yuriko speaks of. This resulted in my gaining an important piece of knowledge. Namely, the reason the existence of bugs occurs. I've worked out the cause. As for the Gnosia, that's not an issue. Their existence has long been confirmed throughout the universe. However, bugs are different. By simply existing, the universe is destroyed. That's almost funny. Why is such a thing necessary? Well, it's because you exist. You were supposed to have disappeared completely, yet you exist here. This goes against nature itself, a distortion which must be corrected. And so, the universe itself is rendered to never have existed in the first place. For this purpose, the thing we know as a bug came into existence. That's right, it's your fault. The strange feeling that something is terribly wrong. And also, because of you, the universe, this universe will be destroyed. Oh, we're like the ultimate bug that's kind of like glitching through this universe that we really shouldn't be a part of. That's crazy. Oh, and Rakio was the bug. That's funny. So it didn't matter. We still got a bunch of experience, and we wanted Rakio to stay alive to the end just so we could figure this out. Interesting. Wow. All right, that's a lot of really cool information. Let's see if we can get maybe one more. A random AC follower game? Do Gnosia? I mean, this should be an easy win regardless of what we do. See if maybe I'll make this the last loop for the day. Sarah has disappeared? What are you talking about? No, I don't remember anything like that happening as far as I know, but my memory may be mistaken. Maybe that's it. Levi, can you investigate? I cannot confirm that Sarah has disappeared. However, I found some degree of misalignment. Part of the Gnosia infection confirmation process log has been deleted. Oh, that or... I see, so yesterday someone was eliminated by the Gnosia. We can't deny that possibility, right? And if that's true, why did we not notice it earlier? This is extremely important information. I'm going to look further into this myself. I'll contact you if I find anything out. So I want you to concentrate on the discussions as usual. Interesting. Alright, well everyone's here. Wow, there's no engineers, no doctors, nothing. Just complete blind round. Shigemichi, I'm gonna defend. I would rather Shigemichi stay around. Comet, I will agree. Stella's my friend, Jonas, okay. Let's see. Gina, I'm fine with Gina. Nobody else is, though. Rakio, I'm fine with, I think, as well. Stella, I forget, was Stella part of the people? I want to keep Shigemichi around for, let's see. I think, let's see, oh, okay. So I want to keep Setsu, Chippy, Rakio Shaming, actually. Nobody else is on board there. So I actually don't want Rakio to go. If I can manage it. I forget who had 4 people going in their way. I'm gonna vote out Comet. I think it's gonna be someone else, though. Rakio? Okay. So that eliminates 1 possibly randomly triggering event. But maybe the other one will happen? We'll find out. Let's level up. We can level up twice. I would like to get... what is the one for Charm 25? That's the Regret. I actually want that. I'm just gonna go right there. Now I can use Regret. I like that. Let's see what this one is. Otome? She might just see somebody like lying. Or she just wants to collaborate. Knows around, I just don't know who's okay. Alright, so it's just a collaboration with Otome. Not an event of any sort. And now Shigamichi's gone. Is there any other events that look like I could maybe get to have happen? I'm going to say I don't think so. Let's see, who's alive? We could still try and get Comet out. And then as far as that, I don't really see anything else. Square and Gina? I'm just gonna doubt Comet, because I think the people that are needed to be alive when Comet gets voted out are still here. And if that doesn't happen, I'm pretty sure I don't see any other events that I can do anything about to trigger. Jonas? Yeah, I don't want Jonas to be out. Otome? I mean, I should defend. Alright, nobody else jumped on board. I'm gonna doubt Comet one last time. I just want to see, you know, if it works. And then see what happens as a result. Yeah, and if not, then this will just be like a, you know, random round. So between Comet and Square, I think I'd prefer Comet to go. I'm gonna exaggerate on a Comet. I'm gonna try Seek Agreement now. Alright. I was all anti-Comet, so we'll see if that happens or not. Yes, it will. Nope. Oh my gosh. That was so close. Why did they do it like that? That was so scary. Alright, let's see if that triggered anything. No, just Otome. So I realized something. Gina's lying. Alright. Good to know. And that square's gone. Alright, so everything that could happen is just not going to. Otome... I'm gonna defend. Oops, Jonas? Oops. Guard duty? Nobody came forward. Interesting. I do want to doubt Gina, though. Yuriko and Jonas are on board. And Shaming. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I think Gina's getting voted out. And then, yeah, Gina. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll agree. There, we did that for you, Otome. You better not be bad. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad. Sorry, I appreciated you listening to me earlier. I wanted to thank you for that. Hooray! Who have we not hung out with for a while? I don't know. When was the last time we saw anything with Kukushka? Apparently, I'm not very welcome here. Jonas is gone now. People are pushing Jonas a lot, too. There's only 2 Gnosia, right? And if Gina's one of them, I don't know who the other one will be. Otome? Wow, people are really going after Otome. Yuriko? Otome? It seems like everybody's going towards Otome. Alright, I guess I'm just going to vote out Otome. Stella. I will agree. Alright, that way if other people vote out Otome, that's fine. I can now have an excuse to throw my vote elsewhere. Alright, that's fine. There's a chance that Otome could have been lying to us. Remnant, what's up? Nobody wants to know what others really think. Krushka's gone. Okay. Stella's pretty suspicious? Sure. A lot of people were jumping on board that. Chippy? Maybe? Stella? I'm just gonna keep agreeing on Stella, because I've already kind of started doing that. I'm not gonna stay on Chippy's side, but... Alright, it's between Stella and Chippy for sure. We'll see how many votes go which way. Alright, Chippy's out. That's fine. Peace out. Oh, Chippy was the Gnosia. Yeah, we got nothing special there. We won. Yeah, the Gnosia who were to take you with them are no more. Was I supposed to win? Do I win? No, I lost. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I had to keep the Gnosia alive. Oops. Otome was the Gnosia, though. Interesting. There was really nothing I could have done, though. Because I didn't... Yeah, there was basically nothing I could have done. I was defending against Otome. Nothing was happening. So even if I wanted to try and win with the Gnosia, it wasn't going to happen. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, that's going to be the last... game of this play session. We're getting so close. I want to see if there's like anything I can do to improve my chances of getting these things to happen. If not, maybe they'll happen more as the game just progresses on. So I feel like we're getting closer to the end. Hopefully y'all are still enjoying, and I'll see you for the next time we play this. Peace out, everyone.